We know governments are very, very weary about any changes to negative gearing, but there are indications that there may be a hike to capital gains tax. Who currently benefits from capital gains tax?
Well, it's fascinating, isn't it? The Parliamentary Budget Office, at the request of the Australian Greens, looked at this, and it found that the cost of this concession for capital gains tax discount is going to be in the order of $260 billion over the next 10 years. And the main beneficiaries are the top 1%. The richest people in Australia are the main beneficiaries. Surely the government can argue in this regard, as it did with the stage 3 tax cuts, yes, there will be losers with this reform, but they're people who can afford to lose something, and they certainly won't be losing everything.
Paul, just how brave Albanese will be is contingent on if and when the opposition sorts itself out. How extraordinary was it to see the Nats relegated to the crossbench in Parliament this week?
Well, it was utterly extraordinary. In fact, the Leader of the House, Tony Burke, said you'd have to go back almost 100 years to see something like we're seeing now, where the crossbench had as many members on it as the official opposition. But the indications are that while Susan Lee remains Liberal leader and David Littleproud Nationals leader, we're not going to see a rapprochement anytime soon. Now, the Liberal moderates, the support, especially those quite close to Lee, they suspect that in fact Littleproud and Taylor are colluding, if you like, strong word, but working together to dislodge Lee's leadership and to reform the coalition in terms that are more acceptable, particularly to the Conservatives on the Liberal side, but in terms that would be mightily acceptable to the Nationals.
David Littleproud was also asked about whether or not One Nation could be part of a coalition to form government. Do you think that, I guess, unholy matrimony could actually take shape any time in our lifetime, Paul?
You would have to appreciate there's one iron law in politics, and that's called the numbers. Now, let's just get real for half a second. Right now, One Nation has one number in the House of Representatives, and his name is Barnaby Joyce. For One Nation to be in that sort of position, they would have had to win quite a number of seats from the Nationals and even the Liberals before anyone would be prepared to talk turkey. But if enough Liberals and Nats scrape back in, and if Labor loses a huge number of seats, to its opponents, then if Hanson's got the numbers, then some sort of deal would be done.